Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about economic presence of the government. Let's start with the government functions. Now, economic functions of the government were regulate legal and social framework, maintain competition, correcting externality, provide public function and service redistribution of income. As you can see in the picture, how it's shown the economic function of the government in the market economy, like it's provide the infrastructure, maintaining competition, distribution of income and relocate the resources. Now let's move on to the another function, that it's regulate legal and social framework, maintain competition, correcting externality, provide public goods and service and redistribution of income. Now let's move on to the infrastructure and the economy, which is provided by the government. Now, what is infrastructure? Now, the development of infrastructure such as road, airport, telephone, telecommunication, and power is a key function of the government. Now, the infrastructure, which includes road, airport, telecommunication, and power, it includes in the infrastructure. Let's look highways. Now, in our country, the national highway network is the main road network with more than 65 kilometers of the road, whereas a highway is other public way on land. It is used for major roads but also includes other public road and public tracks. Now, as you can see in this picture, the picture of highway is shown. Now, one of the longest highway in India is NH7, which is full form National Highway. It stretches from, or it is expanded from Varanasi in USA, Uttar Pradesh to Kanyakumari in the southernmost point of Indian mainland. Now, the one of the shortest highway is NH47A, which is stretched only from Ernakulam to Cochin and cover total length of 4 kilometers. Now, let's talk about the railway. Railway first introduced in the year 1853 from Mumbai to Thane. As you can see, this is the picture of a railway. Now, the Indian Railway became one of the largest network in the world. If we talk about the port, then India port has 12 major ports and 187 minor ports. Now, port has opened to private sector participation. Now, as you can see, it is there. It's shown the picture of India ship as a port. Now, there are nine coastal Indian states: Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, and West Bengal are home to all major and minor ports of India. Let's move on to the airport. Now, we have 11 major international airports. Now, airport is required, or we can say air transport is required for the rapid growth of air traffic. There is a high demand for aviation infrastructure. Government has planned major investment in new airports and to upgrade facilities in extending airports. If we talk about the telecommunication is one of the largest communication market in the world, and it is telecommunication is nothing but the exchange of information over significant distance by electronic means. It includes telephones. As you can see, there are the different telecommunication devices shown now. Public and private companies are engaged in providing telecommunication service. There are two segments in telecommunication, which is fixed service provider and cellular service provider. Now, the public and private companies are engaged in providing telecommunication. Now, if we talk about the power or electricity is one of the most critical component of infrastructure affecting economic growth and well-being of nation. Large amount of power is required for domestic and commercial purpose. As you can see, there are number of power station as shown. Above one is wind, next is nuclear power station. After that, it is coal power station. Now, private companies are engaged to produce power by giving subsidies. The Indian power sector is one of the most diversified in the world. Sources for power generation in India range for coal, lignite, natural gases, oil, hydronuclear power, etc. Government of in the social, what are the role of the government in social sector? First of all, the government of focus on providing the lifestyle of rural areas by providing health, education, drinking water, sanitation, etc. Then government has initiated Bharat Nirman in 2005 with the aim of developing natural infrastructure. The main task of Bharat Nirman program are providing electricity and safe drinking water to every village, connecting every village by telephone, then houses for poor villagers. Now, rural sanitation, the Central Rural Sanitation Program, which was started in 1986, it was one of the India's first efforts to provide safe sanitation in rural areas. This program focused mainly on providing subsidies to people to construct sanitation facility. As you can see, the sanitation Picture of rural sanitation provided in this picture. Now, drinking water, the lack of safe and clean drinking water has led to the spread of water disease such as cholera and typhoid. The government has undertaken various programs since the independence, providing safe drinking water to the rural masses. Panchayati Raj Institution and Minister of Rural Development started National Drinking Water Program. Under this program, people are given safe drinking water. If we talk about the health, the National Rural Health Mission was created for the year 2005-12 to achieve the below goal, reducing the infant mortality rate, improving life expectancy, preventing, controlling the disease, providing primary health care. Now let's recap the chapters. First of all, we are learned infrastructure and the economy. Now highway, we have 65 kilometer of the road. Then railway, India is one of the largest railway network in the world. Then we have 12 major ports. If we talk about the airport, we have one of the largest airport in the world. Then telephone communication, exchange of what is telecommunication. Telecommunication is nothing but exchange of information. Power is for generating electricity. If we talk about the government in the social sector, then government have introduced Bharat Niman, which include water facility, drinking water, houses for poor people, electricity, then rural sanitation in rural area, national drinking water program, then health care, preventing and controlling the diseases and improving the life expectancy. That's all for today. Have a good day.